Moving over to player moves. We've got a couple of them. Let's talk about it.
That's cool.
LZ Gamer has announced that he will be leaving the Evil Geniuses. LZ Gamer, one of the longest standing members of the team. He's been playing with EG since back in the Brood War days. Said that he's going to be opening up a new chapter in his life. Does that mean joining a new pro gaming team, or does it just mean moving on to other things? Well, we don't really know yet. He has recently released a couple of replay packs. Those are up on Reddit. And, you know, Jake is a great guy. I got the chance to work with him when I was doing my show way back when. Incredibly likable, very articulate, a fantastic StarCraft coach. If anybody ever needs coaching, he still plays the game at a very high level. And he's just pretty much as good of a person as you're ever going to find.
He is one of my favorite people in the scene, and I wish him a lot of success. He for sure is going to stay in esports. He's probably going to stay with StarCraft II, I would assume. But also congratulations to him because he got engaged recently. So I'm sure that has to do a little bit with it. And I wish you two all the success.
All the success and happiness.
Yeah, Rachel is a really cool girl. His girlfriend.
Very pretty girl, too.
Yes.
So, well done, Jake. Root picks up. Root picks up another player. Cats announcing that they have adopted Succeed. So, Paulo continuing to add to the Root roster. And I'm a little bit curious about this one. Kev, can you give us any insights at all? I know you have some affiliate. Well, you're a part of the Root. Can you tell us about this acquisition? Seems like Cats is all about developing talent. This is a guy that I guess is going to have to be built up a little bit.
This is something that Cat has always done, man. If he feels that someone is really good but still sort of under the radar, he wants to give them a chance to shine on a bigger platform. For instance, if you get on Root, you can play in some of the team leagues that the Root is participating in. I can only assume that all the Root guys have played against Succeed quite a bit online and say like, hey, this guy is like top 10 GM in Heart of the Swarm right now. He's still young, has probably a lot of potential. Seems like a perfect pick for Root. So.
Our final player move comes in the form of a German. It is Dark Force. He announced just the other day that he will be retiring from StarCraft. He's moving on to greener pastures. He has stated that while his time as a StarCraft professional was a very special one, that he has found a new job. Dark Force will be a lap dance beta tester.
The spire! Oh, I've never noticed that. Oh, that's
I don't
really
think
funny.
I've ever seen somebody look so unhappy to be receiving a lap
That just happened.
Speculation.
Was that always there? The spire in the bottom corner?
No, they added it. There are two versions, one of Take and then someone else made the Spire version. It's really fun because the Spire is like morphing all the time.
The real question, of course, is whether or not this new career will be more lucrative for Dark Force. Will he make more money as a pro gamer, or will he be shelling out too much in tips, getting all them lap dances?
You know, Dark Force, to his credit, he was a phenomenal speaker when you brought him in. He did a lot of breaking down the games with me in NASL Season 2, and I just want to wish him all the luck, as always. And I think he's going to be fine.
Dark Force is a special character, man. Like I've never been that close with him, even though I do think he's nice. But I've had so many moments where I just look like, well, what's wrong with Dark Force? Even though he's really cool. But they're like, when I used to live in Germany together with the Muslim, like one time the Muslim qualified for the offline finals of the EPS, and there were like basically on that moment there were like 5-6 guys who were considered they were capable of making it, and Dark Force like was one of the only ones who barely didn't make it. So the Muslim tried to be a nice guy, you know, and he said like, it's a shame you didn't make it to the finals, man. And Dark Force replied, yeah, definitely, because there was no way in hell I would have ever lost to you. The Muslim is like, what? I'm trying to be nice. It's like, what's wrong with this guy? And like that's how Dark Force is. He always just spoke his mind whenever he thought of something, and he just said it.
Kev knows my Dark Force story. When we were in Brazil, it looked as if Feast, the Belgian Protoss player, might run into Supernova.
Correct.
The Korean
Terran
player. And I was of the opinion at the time that Feast had some pretty ferocious Protoss versus Terran, and I was convinced that if they played, Feast would win. And Dark Force was like, oh, really? If you're feeling confident, you want to make a bet about that? And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. I'll make a friendly wager. How about 100 euros? He goes, you want to make it 2,000? I was like, no, Dark Force, not really.
2,000.
I had a lot of fun. Like Dark Force is also a player who wrote a lot of blogs about betting and stuff. He really loves betting on esports and just betting on general. And certainly in tournaments like the Homestead Cup, the players are always betting with each other on results just because we find it fun. And it's very hard to take off money of Dark Force, unless there was like one loophole in his like almost close to perfect betting system. He really overestimated himself. So whenever he was playing, I went up to him and was like, "Hey, Dark Force, so what do you think about your chances with MC?" He's like, well, I am an underdog, but maybe 2.5 to 1 and deal. That's how good times. I will miss him. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, certainly. StarCraft II scene loses one of its most interesting.